All right, welcome to the Intensio three-step guided transformation. I'm very excited that you're here, and I'm also very excited to share this exercise with the world. It's something that has benefited myself a lot, and I've seen it benefit others as well. So I'm very curious how it's going to benefit you on your path. So let's start with a little introduction. My name is Quirijn, and over the past 8 to 10 years, I've been transforming my life into something completely different, and I feel it's truly time to help others transform their lives as well. I do this in a variety of ways, and this guided transformation is one of the ways I'm offering this to you. So, when I was 24 years old, I completed everything that society expects from me. I had a beautiful day job, I had a house with a mortgage, I had a nice car, a beautiful wife, a lovely son. And something in the back of my mind started creeping forward. And this thought was like, this cannot be everything there is to life. I cannot contain myself inside this little box until the day that I die. That's impossible. There must be more to it. And I started asking myself these questions, and even though I had a lot of resistance for actually going outside of the box. So over these years, I have been transforming within my day job first. So I was a secondary school teacher and I changed which subjects I gave, I changed which schools I gave these lessons at. And at a certain moment, I was at the top of what I could do. So I was at the highest income level for secondary school teachers in the Netherlands. I had all the freedom and all the creativity to do what I wanted to do. I had a very clear view on how to approach teenagers in a way that really respects and empowers this beautiful phase of life that they are having, that they are experiencing. So I couldn't grow any further. And next to that, in my spare time, I did a lot of things to just push the boundaries, to test myself, to invite myself to look at life differently. And some of the things that I did was tantra, plant medicine, meditation, ecstatic dance, etc. So these things really opened up my mind that there are a lot more things possible, and it opened my eyes for my spiritual side, my soul, which before that I was actually interested in, but I never really put it into practice. I never really did something with it. So at this moment, last year has been very transformative. Together with my family, we sold our house. We bought a car with a rooftop tent on top of it, and we started traveling around Europe. And this felt like a really big adventure and a very big change in what my life looks like. And what this does is that it gave me the belief, the opportunity to actually believe that everything is possible. I mean, if I can do this in these amount of years, then why can't someone else change their lives as well? And also, if I can change it in this way, in what other ways do I still want to change my life? Because I'm here and I am creating this life. So, what's the next thing that I want to create? And of course, Intensio is one of the things I'm currently creating. In order to do this, in order to be able to create, you really have to know where you are coming from, where you are now, and where you really want to go. And this is a tricky one because knowing where you want to go often is something that is induced by the outside world as well. Whether it is by society, by friends, by family, by commercials, by marketing, or whatever, they are all influencing us continuously, and it's very difficult to get to the source of what you really want. So we are being conditioned, whether it's by family, friends, society, systems, government, corporations, or even our own fears and negative beliefs. And it's a beautiful path to start accepting this, start realizing this, and start moving towards a state of being where you are not living from all this indoctrination anymore. So please know that this guided transformation can really help doing this. And I may have previewed it a little bit, but we are going into past, present, and future of a specific life area. So I really hope that this exercise will help you to connect with your past, to stand in the present, and to look forward to your beautiful future. Welcome to the 3-step guided transformation of Intensio. Now, please understand, I have done this exercise for myself a lot of times, and I've also done it with other individuals, and I've also done this in groups. And every time afterwards, for each and every single individual, when we started sharing, it has been a very profound experience. And when I started thinking about, okay, hey, what can I offer the world for free? Just give it away. This is the first thing that popped up in my mind because it can actually be done from the comfort of your own living room or bedroom or wherever you are. And you do need something. So we're going into preparation, and the things that you need are this. The first thing is the most important one. You need at least 30 minutes all on your own. So no distractions, no disturbances. If there are other people in the house, please ask them to not disturb you for the next 30 minutes at least. The second thing that you need is paper and something to write with. You need 3 pieces of paper. So, and something to write with. So right now you can pause the video and make arrangements so you have both the time, the paper, and the pencil or whatever you use to write to start looking at the guided transformation itself. Alright, so just to have a quick start with the papers, you need 3 separate papers, and on the first one you are going to write down past. So just put the letters in the middle and move to the next paper. And on here we are going to write present. And please understand, we are going to use these papers on the floor, so they need to be a little larger to actually be able to stand on them. And the last one is going to be future. And what we are going to do is use these as energetic floor anchors. So there we go. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to place the floor anchors, the pieces of paper, on the floor in a line. So first you put down the paper past, and then you leave some space in between, so you can actually stand on the floor without touching any piece of paper. Then we are going to put down present, and after that again leave some room so you can stand on the floor without touching any piece of paper. And then at the end we are going to place future. So in a line you have 3 pieces of paper saying past, present and future with space in between for you to stand on and off the pieces of paper. The last thing you need for preparing the guided transformation is to know which life area you are going to have a look at. So it's very important. I'm going to give you a few examples, but it is really, really important to choose one life area. You can do this guided meditation as many times as you like, because it's freely available for you right here. But please know, for each and every single time that you do this transformation, always choose one single life area you want to see change in your life in the next 6 months. So some examples of life areas are your profession or your work, your finances, your primary relationships or family or friends, your health and well-being, your personal development or spiritual development, your rest and relaxation, your physical surroundings, or whichever other life area or specific situation is most important for you at this very moment to see change in. Okay, so make sure you can hear me, whether it's with earbuds, headphones, or through speakers. And just stand in front of the first paper saying past. Take some deep breaths. You are fully prepared for this transformation. You have the papers you need. You have chosen the life area you want to see change in. And you have already decided that you are actually going to do this. And this may very well already be outside of your comfort zone. So congratulations for doing this. And I really mean that. Breathe. Try and shake up the body a little bit. Try to move from the knees and the shoulders and just move up and down like animals shaking off the fear after running from a predator. Shake it off. Breathe. Lower your breath. Let it flow into your belly. You are in the right place at the right moment. Breathe. And while you are relaxing your system, you can check yourself, starting from the top and moving very slowly to the bottom, checking whether there's tension in any part of your body, and not necessarily forcing it to relax, because forcing will never relax. It's contradictory. But just being aware, and that may very well on its own release some or all of the tension. So we start on top of the head. And we check our scalp while we move towards our eyes, our cheekbones, our nose, all the facial features with all these intense mixes of muscle and sinew. It's beautiful that it gives expression to who you are. Let it relax. Your ears, your jaw, your lips, your mouth. You can even release your jaw so it's not clenched at all. Open it up just a little bit. Let it relax. And then your attention can flow from your head to your neck and your throat. And like a big body scan, we are moving downward slowly. From your shoulders to your upper arms, your biceps, your triceps. See if there's tension in your elbows, your lower arms, your palms, your hands, your fingers. And just breathe and give attention to all these beautiful parts of your physical body. And then we move back to the chest and the upper back. rib cage, your spine, and your belly and lower back. It's very important to relax your lower belly so the breath can just flow in and out almost as if it's on its own. Then we move towards the hips, the buttocks, your groin. Let it relax. There are no expectations here and now. There's nothing you need to be or uphold for yourself or for others. Just be. Then we move down to your upper legs, your thighs. And give attention to both the front and the back, the hamstrings, the knees, the shins and the lower legs. All the way to your ankles, your feet, your toes, and your soles. Relax. Now that you are fully relaxed and maybe a bit more comfortable inside your body, try and remember which life area you have chosen to work with for this guided transformation. And with this relaxed state of being and your chosen life area, step onto the first paper of your past. Step into the past. Close your eyes. Remember your chosen life area and let my words guide your inner eye. How did you end up where you are now in your chosen life area? Which people did it involve in your past? What choices have you made along the way to get here? Can you remember what got you here? Do you feel how it felt when you made all these decisions? Are they made out of love, fear, or anything in between? Can you feel your innocence? See that you did not know any better then, but you do know better now. Don't forget to breathe. Dwell in your past. Be there. Relive the moments that have been monumental in getting you in the situation where you are now and which you are willing to change. Show love to what you have done or what has been done to you. These moments in the past do not have to define who you are now. Accept, acknowledge, understand, forgive, love unconditionally. See that you have the power to make different choices now than you did back then. And for a while, imagine yourself giving your younger self or even your inner child a hug, and to bring comfort to that earlier version of yourself. Make this moment intimate. All these versions of yourself can still be there if you let them, but they do not need to define the choices that you make today. It is okay. Your grown-up version is here now. You are safe. You are loved. Breathe. Looking at your past in this way is about acceptance, acknowledgement, understanding, and forgiveness. Whether it's towards an earlier version of yourself or towards others. Make peace with your past. And when you feel ready, step forward on an empty space between the papers, not standing on any of them, and breathe. Shake if you feel the need. Let this experience go through your body. Let the energy flow. Do not block it, whatever comes up. It is welcome. Okay. Let the experience of the past flow through you. Don't hold it. Don't judge it. Let it flow. And shake to let it go. Keep breathing and shaking until you feel that the energy of the past is actually in the past. Now we are going to take the time for 3 deep breaths before we step into the present. And just do it on your own pace. Now, when you feel ready, step onto the anchor of the present. Close your eyes again. Remember your chosen life area and let my words guide your inner eye. Look at your life area the way it is here and now. Do not try to change it. Just be aware of its current state. There is no need to battle with reality or to judge the way things look right now. What does your chosen life area look like right now? Are there any others involved? And if so, who are involved? What is your role in the current situation? Be brave enough to look at it from all angles. The light, the shadow. Be whole. And understand that how you experience it is your personal truth. Know that the current state is a consequence of your choices. You are not a victim, you are a creator. This means you also have the power to change your reality by making other choices. Can you see how you have helped to create the current situation? Breathe. Let it in. Be honest with yourself. Accept reality as it is. Deeply personal. Amazingly aware. Don't judge. Understand. And from there, empower yourself. Embrace what your situation is now as a new starting point. Without any need to start anywhere else but here. Being in the energy of the present during this transformation is about honesty, reality, awareness, empowerment, and non-judgment. You have made choices and you can make different choices at any given moment in time. Observe your life area. And breathe. And when you feel ready, you can step off the paper, saying present, and onto the floor again without touching any of the energetic floor anchor papers. Take deep breaths and shake this energy off of you. You know where you are right now. You know where you have been, and you know where you are. Take the time to release the energy of the present, having been so fully immersed in it. Now we are going to prepare for standing in your future, in what you want this life area to actually look like. Before we do this, we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and they can be together with the recording or completely in your own pace. When you feel ready, step on top the energetic floor anchor, the paper of your future. Close your eyes again. Remember your chosen life area and let my words guide your inner eye. What would your ideal future look like on your chosen life area? If there are no bounds, no limitations, with every single resource at your disposal, full abundance in time, energy, and money, what is your perfect picture on this life area? And I invite you to really let it live. Be creative. Don't hold back any longer. You have done that more than enough. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What can you hear? And what do you taste? Fully allow yourself your desire. And check if it is truly yours, or if it is influenced or copied from someone else. Because You are unique. There is no one like you. So your vision of your future is unique as well. You are divine. You always have a choice. Change yourself, and reality will change with you. Create your reality. Let it be unique. Can you see yourself moving towards your unique future? Do you know that the disbelief and fear is all that is holding you back? You have the power to move towards this very future, to craft it into your personal existence. One step at a time. Breathe. Breathe in this future. Breathe in this desired outcome of the choices that you make. And when you feel ready, when you feel confident and enveloped in this bright outcome, this future that you so desire, and that the choices that you can make will lead to this very future. When it has filled you, take one final deep breath and step off the paper. And again, keep breathing deeply and shake off the energy of what you have experienced in the life area of your choice, in the 3 separate timelines you have connected with, been with. And feel the transformation that this timeline is actually giving you from your past to your present and into the future, which you can so masterfully craft for yourself. Shake it off. Breathe. And when it feels right for you, take a seat or lie down and feel how the relaxed state of your body and the energy of these 3 moments in your life awaken something deep inside of you. Awaken something real. Awaken that which cannot be described by words but can only be experienced. You are transforming. You are changing. Thank yourself for being brave and bold enough to look at your own past, present, and future. And I am very deeply thankful towards you for taking this journey with me. Now, to ground this experience, I want to give you one final topic to contemplate on. What can you do today? Preferably today, or if it's night, tomorrow, to bring your perfect future closer to your current reality. In other words, what is the one step you can make on the path towards your vision? Just let it come up in your system, because you already know. Can you promise yourself to make the first step? And can you trust yourself to keep this promise? Once you move energy into a path, it will grow, even if the full path is still invisible. I invite you to trust yourself, trust the process, and move one step at a time. My name's Corijn, and as Intensio, I thank you deeply for taking this journey with me. Please understand that the work you have done right now with this guided transformation will take some time to enter your system fully. And if you actually do the first step, it will really ground the energy by making the first new choice towards your preferred future. So I really invite you to trust yourself, make the promise, and do what you have promised yourself. It's a process between you and you. It really is. And this also gives you the power to do something with yourself, to do things differently. Now, if you found value in this guided transformation, I invite you to join me on my YouTube channel, where I share insights and answer questions that I get from anyone, basically. If you have any questions you want to have answered either directly or in a YouTube video, in my next YouTube video even, you can always leave comments below the videos. I read all of them. You can send me a message in the contact form, or you can join my free monthly Q&A session, which you will be reminded of in your email box. And if you are interested in having me walk alongside you on this beautiful path called life, I really invite you to have a look at my different sessions. I work with the Akashic Records, and I use this connection to help people move forward along their path. You can check them out at intensio.io, or you can click the link below this video, or you can even go straight to my agenda and book a session with me. I'm really looking forward to hear and see from you. And I wish you a beautiful and loving remainder of your day.